Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. We're cracking on in this new series of mine where I'm showing you how to construct the arpeggios and how to play them on the piano. We're looking now at the arpeggio of A major. An arpeggio uses the first, the third and the fifth note of a scale pattern. So if you want to check out what the scale pattern of A major is, by all means find the playlist with all the major scales listed in it. If you use the links in the cards at the top right of the screen or also in the video description below, you can find all of the major scale patterns there. And also there's a dedicated page to my YouTube video tutorials on my website, so if you look at sharonbill.com there's loads of resources there. There are also there are also some free PDF downloads to accompany this series where you can see the lists of the ABRSM scales in a rota form, so you can practice them in a separate logical order. And so we're going to crack on with the arpeggio of A major. Now A major has a key signature of F, C, G sharps. Now the F sharp and the G sharp don't come into the arpeggio, but the C sharp would be the third note because we've got A as our first, second, third is the C sharp, E is the fifth. So that's our triad or chord that we're now going to break up into an arpeggio. So the arpeggio has A, C sharp and E. It follows the standard fingering pattern in your right hand of 1, 2, 3, and that sharp in the middle is also kind of a standard pattern in the arpeggio formation. And so it's just following the same pattern that we've practiced before in the D major arpeggio. So we're using fingers 1, 2 and 3. A, C sharp, E. Tuck all the way, make sure you get all the way up to the A. It's a little bit of an extra stretch. Unwrap to C sharp, E. There's our home note. We'll finish with little finger. Back we come down, 3 on the E, 2 on the C sharp. Home note is your thumb, A, 3 over onto the E, C sharp with 2, thumb. And so that's 2 octaves and that establishes the pattern. If you want to extend that to 3 or 4 octaves, you just keep on with that formation until you get to the end and finish with your little finger. Let's have another look at that. 1, 2, 3, A, C sharp, E. Tuck all the way up to the A. Make sure you reach that little bit further to get to your home note. C sharp, E. Finish on the A. E, C sharp, thumb, 3 over onto the E. C sharp, E. And now let's have a look at the left hand fingering. Now in the left hand we want, of course, still notes A, C sharp and E. We begin with our little finger because our hands are in mirror image, so we're now going to reverse the process by beginning with our little finger. We can either play the C sharp with finger 3 or we can choose to use finger 4. There's an option there. You can choose either. Whichever one you choose, make that decision and then stick to it. Experiment and see which one you prefer. I prefer to use finger 4 because it's a good exercise to build up this weak finger here. So I'm using finger 4 on C sharp. Finger 2 is next on the E. Thumb is on your key note, your home note of A. I'm choosing 4 over for the C sharp. You can opt for the 3. So there's the C sharp. Always finger 2 next on the E. Home note is thumb. Reverse the process, back we go. 2 is on E. I'm choosing 4 on C sharp. You could choose to use 3. Tuck under, thumb on the home note. Stretch, just make sure you get that extra little stretch. 2 on the E. C sharp, I'm choosing 4. You could choose 3. Home. Now the earlier grades only require you to play those hands separately. However, let's now look at them hands together. And so the fingering is the same as you would be playing hands separately. It's a little bit tricky because it doesn't kind of shadow at all. It's just independent fingering. So if you take it slowly and just practice it, you'll soon get it under your fingers. So we want A, C sharp, 2 in the right. I'm choosing 4 in the left. You could choose 3. 2 on the E in the left, 3 on the E in the right. Tuck under in your right because we need our thumb on the home key A, little bit of an extra stretch. I'm choosing 4 over in the left, 2 in the right. Here we now need the E, 2 in the left, 3 in the right. Home key to finish, thumb or little finger to finish. Reverse the process, E, 3 in the right, 2 in the left, C sharp, 2 in the right, I'm choosing 4 in the left. Tuck under in your left, we need thumb on the key note A. Stretch over, 3 in the right, 2 in the left, C sharp, 2 in the right, 4 in the left. Home note, thumb or little finger to finish, A. And then once you've got that under your fingers, you can just get it flowing a little bit more rhythmically by thinking in threes, just to give it a bit of musicality. So here we go. There we go, and that's that. I hope that's been helpful to you. If you can subscribe to my channel, there's loads more in store, so you can keep up to date with that. Give me a like, that would be fab. If you check out the other videos, use the links in the cards at the top right to find out all about the scales, and look in the video description to see what is appropriate to refer to in regard to this arpeggio. Check out my website, sharonbill.com. There's loads of resources there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.